Hello, everybody. Today we're here in front of some teapots for a VR for Vintage Dave Tea. You see what I did there? Now, the other day I was in front of a bird collection and I tried to pass those off as my wife's birds, only to break down and reveal it is I that collect the super masculine little felt birds. The tea collection really is my wife's. I promise. Dave T, 100 subscribers. Congratulations. By the way, your second video you ever made was a VR for yours truly. So thank you very much. I am here to return the favor. You wanted to see some cards of players that your team traded to the Mariners. Well, the Mariners are my team. So what I'm going to do is kind of the opposite of what you did. You did a trades the Mariners lost, which, let's face it, is very easy to do. I am going to talk about 4 trades. Here's my thumbnail. 4 trades. Is the hand rotator right? 4 trades the Mariners won. Thanks for having fun with me. I am just loving this. So some of these were easy. Some of them were hard. One is a cold, hard reality. This one's kind of a slam dunk. Mark Langston, Mariners got. Sorry, Randy Johnson for Mark Langston. I ruined it. Most of you already know about this. Randy Johnson's war with the Mariners after being acquired. 39. Mark Langston, 4.9. With Montreal, only pitched the rest of that year with Montreal, 89, and then went on to sign a free agent contract with Anaheim. He pitched for a couple other teams. Obviously didn't have the career that Randy Johnson had. Randy Johnson owes a lot of his success to Nolan Ryan and Tom House for helping straighten out some things. And who knows where we would have been had that meeting never happened, but of course we're grateful it did. So number 1, Randy Johnson for Mark Langston. Number 2 is tough. Number 2 is very, very tough. You are going to have to hover over dislike. And after I get through the next couple sentences, press that dislike button. Because I don't like this either. This is the real inconvenient truth. First time I ever cried in sports or because of sports was when my team traded away the GOAT, Ken Griffey Jr. And unfortunately, because Ken Griffey Jr. had 10-5 status, he could control where he was going to go. He told the Mariners, I want to go to the Reds. And that really limited the Mariners' options. But they ended up with a guy named Mike Cameron. Would I undo this trade, go back in time, knock the pen out of the GM's hand and undo this trade? In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. But here's the truth. Mike Cameron, in 4 years with the Mariners, 18.4 WAR, 2 Gold Gloves. Griffey, in 9 years with the Reds, 12.9 years, 0 Gold Gloves. And you all know there was a severe decline after he left Seattle. There was his first year in Cincinnati offensively was outstanding, everything you would expect. Then the injuries started. Most of you were there for this. You all know that. But many of you are forgetting just how good Mike Cameron was for the Mariners. And I don't think it gets talked about enough. He was awesome. They did as good as you could have done given the situation. Trading a generational superstar. He picked the team, And the Reds even had a couple guys that were untouchable. And I remember one of them being Pokey Reese. No way you're getting Pokey Reese. He's going to be great too. Okay, we didn't get Pokey Reese. We got Mike Cameron. Of course, there was a couple other players in the deal. Nobody of major significance. But love me some Cammy. Of course, I love me some Griffey. And yeah, I would undo it, even knowing we got more of a value out of it. But come on, let's give Cammy some props here. Trade numeral trace. Jamie Moyer for Darren Bragg. I have a Darren Bragg autograph. I could not find it. So you just get to see the Moyer. I have a lot of Moyer autographs because he's very fan friendly, always has been. I think just in the last couple of years he started doing shows and stopped doing TTM, but I got him so many times before then, it's insane. After the trade from Boston, Moyer's WAR with Seattle 34.2, Darren Bragg 2.7. So you may have won the Heathcliff Slocum trade, Boston, by getting Veritek and Lowe, but you did not win the Jamie Moyer trade. So we'll fly that banner. You fly your World Series banners. You have those. We'll fly the Jamie Moyer trade banner. All right. Last but not least, and I will probably spare you the Seinfeld clip if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to, but you knew it was coming. Jay Buhner for Ken Phelps. After the trade with New York, the Bones wore 23 in Seattle. Ken Phelps in New York, just 1. Now, Ken Phelps would enact his revenge late in his career. Now, he was a Seattle native, keep in mind. He comes late in his career and spoils a perfect game, would have been the first ever Mariners perfect game with 1 out to go. Here's a look at that.
Is 9:53 at night. The pitch swung on, a fly ball belted deep to right. Cut out to the track, fly away.
That was tough to watch, but as you know, Dave, you have to get used to heartache as a Mariners fan. I'm sure you remember that. I love bringing things full circle and making connections, and here I've done it again. The pitcher, Brian Holman, that lost that perfect game with 1 out to go, as Ken Phelps hit his last home run ever against the Mariners to ruin that perfect game. How did the Mariners acquire Brian Holman? They also got him in the Randy Johnson, Mark Langston trade. So tying everything together, Dave, I hope you liked my video response. It was fun to put together. It's nice to talk about the good every once in a while because, boy, do we have to look, as Mariners fans, for the good things. Hit me up in a message. I'm trying to figure out exactly where you live here in our great state because you need to be a part of our June get-together. We do every year our Washington YouTuber get-together, which is me and 2 other guys right now. But we need to roll you into this so we can start growing things here and start something in Washington. So let me know. And until next time, congratulations on 100 subscribers, by the way. We don't count subscribers, we count friends.